Well, this is a very good news day. We are here to announce the expansion of HealthPlan Services in Tampa Bay. This is the mayor's here. Come on up. We were waiting. I was going to announce you're almost here. This is the mayor. This is the mayor. Let me talk about the mayor for a second. It's not many times in the state you get to announce this many jobs. Just so you know, and we talked about this 2 weeks ago, I guess it was. In the last year, if you look at all the numbers, the Tampa Bay area has added more jobs than any of the metropolitan areas in the state. So the mayor is very hardworking and doing a great job. So I want to thank you for being here. Of course, I'm in your city, so thanks for inviting me, I guess. I want to thank Jeff Back, the President and CEO, and Stephen Saft, the CFO, for having me here. It's great to meet your team and see all the hardworking employees here. I visited with this company 16, 17 years ago. I want to thank Representative Ross Spano for being here. We had the opportunity to go to church together close to here last on Sunday, so that was enjoyable. He does a great job representing this area in Tallahassee. Again, I'd like to recognize your mayor, who does a great job. I want to thank Ken Hagan, the chairman of the Hillsborough County Commission. You have a great county commission that they do a great job. This is a county, city that works, and that's why you have such growth in jobs, and you focus on jobs. I want to recognize Rick Homans, the president and CEO of the Tampa Hillsborough EDC, and Alan Brinkman, the vice chair for the Tampa Hillsborough EDC. If you look around the state, you can tell where the growth is going to be. If you have good local economic development efforts, if you have local elected officials that are very focused on job creation, then you're going to have a lot of jobs. And that's what you have here in the Tampa area. You have people that are focused on job creation, both elected individuals and the EDC. So, as you know, I ran on a campaign of getting our state back to work, 7 steps to 700,000 jobs and so far we've done over about a little over 2.5 years. We're over halfway there, 369,000 private sector jobs, and in the month of July we had a great month, 34,000 private sector jobs. Last week I traveled the state and I did meetings to talk about how we can cut taxes and fees, $500 million. We've had a dramatic turnaround in our state budget. My first year we had a $3.6 billion budget deficit. We're now projecting over $1 billion budget surplus. So part of that is we're going to get back to the businesses and the taxpayers. Today we're here for one reason, and that's to talk about jobs. HealthPlan Services is the nation's largest privately held service organization, and we are proud that they've been headquartered in Tampa since 1970. Excited to announce that HealthPlan Services will expand its current headquarters in Tampa, which will create more than 1,000 new jobs. 1,000 new jobs, so congratulations. And include this new state-of-the-art 100,000 square foot facility. This is great news, not only the 1,000 jobs, that's 1,000 families. They're going to be able to go to work each and every day. But this is a $34 million capital investment in Hillsborough County. Now, HealthPlan Services, you know, they could have been in a lot of other states. They looked at Nevada, Ohio, Pennsylvania, hopefully not very long. But they picked Tampa because they like what Tampa and the state of Florida has to offer. It's a great quality of life. They can get great workers. It's a low cost of living. They've got great education system here. It's a place where it's a safe place to live. We have all the things that families think about. So not only is HealthPlan Services creating these new 1,000-plus jobs, but the company currently employs 652 individuals in Hillsborough County, with another 119 employees throughout the state. So let's give everybody HealthPlan Services a big round of applause for all these jobs. Now we're going to, typically I highlight an employee, and I don't know if she's gotten here yet. Is Octavia Crooks here yet? Oh, she was coming. She's on her way. Let me just read about her. I mean, every time we think about 1,000 jobs, that sounds really nice. 369,000 jobs, that sounds really nice. But the truth is, that's 369,000 people. So when we're talking about 1,000 plus jobs, it's 1,000 people, their lives changing. But Octavia, a great quality of life starts with a good job, and that's what Octavia was looking for. HealthPlan Services, we're looking for qualified sales representatives. She had no sales experience, but she still inquired about the open positions. She learned that HealthPlan Services was willing to put candidates who had previous customer service experience through sales training to study for their 215 license. She immediately signed up for the opportunity, and not only did she pass her test, but she scored the highest grade in her class. That's nice, so congratulations. Now, I want to give a governor's business, and we could give 1,000 stories like that over the next period of time as these 1,000 jobs are coming up. But if Jeff will come up, I've got a governor's business ambassador award. Okay. This is it's a nice small one, so you might be able to see it.
Subtle, yeah.
There's nothing subtle. We have got to learn to brag. You know, I talked to Governor Perry in Texas today, and everywhere you go to Texas, you learn to brag. We got to learn to brag in our state. This is part of it. We need to get big medals. So, but this is for individuals that build jobs in our state. So I'm real proud of what you've accomplished here. Congratulations on your success and the 1,000 plus new jobs you're going to create. So this is, if you think about why we all do this, it's for kids. These, in my case, old enough to have grandkids. So this is my 22-month-old. If you call him, he'll go clean the floor for you and then make you a pizza. That's what he likes to do every day. This guy's 7 weeks old. He just sleeps. I can't do anything much else for him. He just wants to sleep. So we do this because we want our families to live here in our great state. And I know in the mayor's case, he wants them all to live in Tampa. So that's right. So now I'll turn it over to your CEO, Jeff Back.
You sure draw a crowd. It's not an everyday occurrence for us, but thank you for coming. Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Back, President and CEO of the business. Joining me are a lot of very hardworking associates who are happy to have your presence here today. So everybody wave, say hello. We just went through a fair amount of moving and kind of reconditioning and getting ready for what's going to appear to be a very exciting fourth quarter for us. We're going to be adding several hundred jobs here in the coming weeks, and then hundreds more over the next couple of years. So first, we're excited and honored to have Governor Rick Scott here, who's been a tremendous help to our organization. His team really made a big difference. As was referenced, we did look at other states, Nevada and Ohio in particular, were quite aggressive. But it always felt good that we were, A, welcomed and wanted, even though we were already here. And it's good to be able to help your hometown. We live here, we work here, and we enjoy Tampa quite a bit, so it was a lot of fun making this recommendation. I also like to take a moment to recognize Mayor Bob Buckhorn, who's here today, who's been noticed, Gary Swoop and the team at Enterprise Florida, Swope, sorry. Chairman Ken Hagan and the Hillsborough County Commission, Rick Homans and B. Bear and the team at Hillsborough County Economic Development Corporation. They were instrumental as we went forward. We've been around since 1970, and we've always had a very strong relationship. The company's headquarters has been in Tampa since 1970. We've been an employer of choice in Tampa. We have a very low turnover rate for the type of work that we do. We probably have maybe 1% at the most of voluntary turnover. So we've worked very hard at providing a good benefits package, good fair wages, and frankly, a place to grow. Most of our management teams that you see here were one time working either in the technology area as a programmer or working as a sales rep. Myself, I started as a sales rep in 1989 and was on the road quite a bit, just helping our agents sell more business, and then lo and behold, years later, had a chance to run the business. We evaluated, as we said earlier, several other states, but what we really liked was that the Tampa workforce and the talent that we were able to get here was really special. And we've not had a problem hiring whatsoever. I think we are recognized as an employer that people want to work for, and by word of mouth, frankly, we're getting most of our new recruits. Few states can compete with Florida, as we learned. For the past 40 years, we've had favorable tax environments, we've had streamlined regulations and an ability to invest in business. We've had strong education with the local colleges and universities, which have been very helpful. So that made the decision that much easier. Today, as Governor said, we have 650 people in Tampa, another 120 or so around Florida. We're going to be adding another 350 here in the relatively near term, and then over 1,000 by 2016. So a lot of growth. We're thrilled to make this announcement. We want to thank everybody for their help, and we look forward to being here and expanding for years to come. Thanks. Representative Ross Spano will be speaking next.
Good afternoon, and what an honor it is to be here today for this exciting announcement. To Jeff, Steve, and the HealthPlan Services team, congratulations. What an incredible announcement and an exciting new beginning that you all have with the announcement of these jobs. You know, the creation of over 1,000 new jobs in Hillsborough County has an impact that reaches really far beyond your company. The growth is going to positively impact the countless individuals and families. The governor mentioned it earlier. Opportunities to prosper, opportunities to advance, opportunities for families to grow and fulfill dreams and to prosper in ways they've never done before, never had opportunities before. As a public servant and a father, a dad, this is what I work for every day. This is what that makes me excited, gives me the juice to go on. This is the type of real progress that we're seeing more and more in our community and throughout the state, frankly. To Chairman Hagan, Mayor Buckhorn, Rick Homans, and the entire EDC team, this is, I just want an good opportunity for us to thank you for all that you do to help companies like HealthPlan Services. We're very grateful. You've created an environment here where businesses can grow and prosper, and it's clear that your efforts are paying off. So thank you. Governor Scott, thank you for your focused dedication to job creation here in Florida. Statewide, your efforts have made Florida a better place to do business. So the momentum that we're seeing here in job creation efforts is clear, and I'm positive and optimistic that we're going to see so many more of these similar types of opportunities for us to all stand together and celebrate growth. And so James Penny of JCPenney fame said, growth is never by mere chance. It's the result of forces, many forces working together. And that's what we've seen here, all the way from the state to the county to the city to the EDC, but most importantly, businesses just like yours, HealthPlan Services. So we're grateful for what's been accomplished here, and we look forward to many successes in the future. Good luck to you. Good luck, HealthPlan Services team. We're rooting you on, cheering you on. Thank you so much for the impact that you've made in our community, and God bless you. Thank you.
Now we have Commissioner Hagan.
Thank you, Governor Scott. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm absolutely delighted to be here today. This has been an exciting and dynamic year for economic development in Hillsborough County. This year alone, we've announced world-class destination retailer, Bass Pro Shops, and 3,000 jobs that will come as a result of that development. We had Verizon expansion, Depository Trust expansion, GrantX, Bristol-Myers Squibb, and today, HealthPlan Services. That is why, as Governor Scott stated, this community has led the state in job creation over the last year. Why Tampa is leading the state out of this recession. Thanks in large part to the growth and success of our existing local companies like HealthPlan Services. When HealthPlan Services made the decision to expand, they could have chosen to go anywhere. As Jeff indicated, other communities, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Nevada, aggressively competed for their business. But ultimately, HealthPlan Services chose to expand their company with 100 new jobs, and invest more than $34 million right here in Hillsborough County. That's because we've worked hard to create a pro-business landscape and environment that encourages business expansion and business development, one where our companies can thrive. And as Jeff indicated, it's because the talent of our workforce is unmatched, and because our leaders at the county, City of Tampa, and Tampa Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation are working together in unprecedented fashion, creating synergies and providing the framework that supports the businesses and industries that grow our economy. Today, I'd like to congratulate Jeff and his team and everyone here at HealthPlan Services on this exciting announcement. And as you continue to grow your operations, we are thrilled that Tampa will have an even larger corporate presence for you. Clearly, you have my commitment, and I have every confidence that the entire Board of County Commissioners agrees that we will do everything we can to support your success and growth. We will continue to work closely with you, the City of Tampa, and with the state to ensure your long-term prosperity. In my view, this is a home run for the entire community. Thank you for calling Hillsborough County home, and we look forward to many more years of your growth and success. Thank you.
One thing the Hillsborough County Commission does, when they find a project, they make a decision quickly. When you're a company and you're thinking about doing something, if you can't get a decision made quickly, it won't happen. And they do a good job time and time again showing up and making decisions very quickly. Now it's my opportunity to introduce the Mayor of Tampa, Bob Buckhorn.
Governor, you don't have to worry about anybody who's not going to brag. I'm going to brag. First of all, let me say something about this governor. Obviously, the governor and I are in different political parties. I mean, that's no secret. But this is an example of two individuals, and certainly in the governor's case, somebody who is single-mindedly focused on creating opportunities for Floridians. The governor and I are absolutely in lockstep when it comes to creating jobs and creating opportunities and knocking down barriers. We could not have had a better partner than this governor and Grace Swope and all that you are doing to help us at the local level create opportunities for our children and for your grandchildren and for those of you that are here today. It's been a great partnership. I mean, it really has been a great partnership. And we are thankful for that partnership. We couldn't do what we do without the expertise and the aggressiveness of this governor. I mean, I swear, if I gave him 5 CEOs to call, he would call them today and report back to me tomorrow as to what that conversation was. We are thankful for that leadership, Governor, and we appreciate it. And what we are seeing here today is the results of that. This is a company, Jeff, that has grown by leaps and bounds, that recognizes that our future is far better than our past, that this city is on the move. It is one of the most exciting cities in the country, that not only, as the governor and the commissioner said, are we creating more jobs than anybody in the state of Florida. I think south of Atlanta, Georgia, this is going to be the economic engine that drives the Southeast. This is an exciting time for us. It's exciting to do announcements like this. It's exciting to know that young people are flocking from all over the country to be a part of this experience. It's exciting to know that we hosted the second most viewed political or television event in the entire world last year, and then in the face of a hurricane, did it flawlessly, did it better than anybody had ever done it before. It's exciting to know that there's a sense of optimism, there's a sense of hope, there's a belief that we don't have to settle for mediocrity anymore, that our future is out there in front of us, and we're going to go get it. This community is not asking anybody's permission anymore. We're not settling. We're moving forward. This announcement is big. This announcement means jobs. This announcement indicates momentum. This announcement is not the end. This is just the beginning of what's going to happen over the next couple of years in this community. It's a great time to be a Tampanian. We're not stopping. The governor and I want to do these every damn day. Right, Governor?
That's right. That would be nice.
So,
almost do it every day here.
We're trying. We're trying. So keep growing, Jeff. I'll give you a medal, too. I'll give you a bigger one. Give me another 1,000 jobs. I'll give you whatever you want. So let's go get it done. Let's keep growing, everybody. Good work. We're proud of you. More to come.
Now we have Alan Brinkman, Vice Chair of the Tampa Hillsborough EDC. And let me tell you, your EDC does a great job. I mean, you have to have the great local elected officials. You've got to have all the other things, but if you don't have a great EDC, this will not happen.
Thank you, Governor. I appreciate that. I love hearing Mayor Buckhorn speak. Don't you guys just want to charge the hill? I want to charge the hill. You know, it's a great day. Some people call it bragging, and what the governor said and Mayor Buckhorn said is very important. It's a turning point in Tampa Bay. We have a great asset and we have great value in our city to attract talent. And they call it bragging, I call it swagger. Let's have some swagger in Tampa Bay. Let's be proud of who we are. Let's be proud of what we bring to the table. And more importantly, let's be proud of what we're going to give to our children. I have 4 children, 11, 9, and 3. All boys. Not allowed to date Bob's daughter. But what I'll tell you, I want them to stay in Tampa Bay area. I want to be the dad that I can look forward to them contributing to our city, and I want to be part of that experience in many years to come. Echoing the comments of Governor Scott, Chairman Hagan, and Mayor Buckhorn on behalf of the Tampa Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, and more importantly, Enterprise Florida, I want to congratulate HealthPlan Services. It's an incredible announcement. It truly is. And thank you, more importantly, for the confidence you have in Hillsborough County. I think it's important to reinforce the magnitude of this project. At more than 1,000 jobs, this is one of the largest expansion opportunities we've seen in recent history, I think since 2005. Job growth of this size and significance doesn't happen every day or even every year. It will happen every day with these 2 gentlemen, or 3 gentlemen, at the helm. Getting to the point where we are today, to publicly celebrate the success takes a lot of effort and a lot of hard work. In February of early this year, as we heard previously, our economic development leaders, the EDC, Enterprise Florida, traveled to Atlanta, where we learned we'd be competing against some fine cities, Nevada, Ohio. Not sure why you'd want to go to Ohio. It's a little cold. Nevada, a little too hot. Tampa Bay, like porridge, just right. We fought hard to keep them here, and that wouldn't have happened without the entire team and the committed effort. Thank you to Rick Homans, B. Bear, and the EDC staff in Enterprise Florida. They put countless hours to serve the best possible resource for companies like HealthPlan Services to come to Tampa Bay. Thank you to Chairman Hagan, Ron Barton, the Hillsborough County Commission, along with Mayor Buckhorn, Bob McDonough, and the Tampa City Council. Strong government partners like this make the job of economic development that much easier. And once again, thank you to Jeff and the HealthPlan Team Services. We wish you the best of luck and a prosperous future in the county. At this time, it's my great pleasure to invite Governor Scott and Jeff to the podium for a ribbon cutting ceremony. I'm afraid to pick these up. I feel like the governor's detail is going to tackle me. But I'd like to pass this over to you, Governor.